So this is a question and you have to find its derivative. Let me write it clearly. It says that this y is equal to, this is y, right? So y is equal to x plus 1 whole square. Okay. And then we have x plus 2
Sir,
whole
can you
cube.
repeat what you were saying? It got stuck.
Yeah, I was saying that you have to uh, find the derivative of y, where y is x plus 1 whole square into x plus 2 whole cube into x plus 3 whole to the power 4. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So how will you find dy by dx? If it is y and you are asked to find dy by dx, how will you find? So hint I am giving you. First, take log both sides. If you will take log both sides, what will happen? That it will be log y is equal to log of x plus 1 whole square into x plus 2 whole cube into x plus 3 whole to the power 4. Now, you will have to apply the properties of log. So, if you apply the properties of log, what it will become? Can you tell me? So, the terms which are multiplied inside the log
will be added.
will be added separately. So, log x plus 1 whole square plus log x plus 2 whole cube plus log x plus 3 whole to the power 4. Now, another property is that if the term inside log is having something in power, then that power goes into the coefficient. So it becomes 2 log x plus 1 plus 3 log x plus 2 plus 4 log x plus 3. So therefore, this is log y. Log y is equal to this. Now what you will have to do? Now differentiate both sides. So first write till here, then proceed with differentiation. So have you written till here, every one of you? Now when we will differentiate both the sides, what is the differentiation of log y? It will be 1 by y, and then differentiation of y will be dy by dx. 2 log x plus 1 will be 2 by x plus 1. And 3 log x plus 2 will be 3 by x plus 2. And 4 log x plus 3 will be 4 by x plus 3. So we get dy by dx is equal to, and this y we take on the right side. So y into 2 by x plus 1 plus 3 by x plus 2 plus 4 by x plus 3. Now you need to get the answer in terms of x, right? Not in terms of y. So as you can see here that y is x plus 1 whole square, x plus 2 whole cube, x plus 3 whole to the power 4. So you can write it x plus 1 whole square, x plus 2 whole cube, x plus 3 whole to the power 4 into 2 by x plus 1 plus 3 by x plus 2 plus 4 by x plus 3. So this will be your answer. So how log can help you to solve a difficult questions easily? Because if you normally try to solve that question, it will be too lengthy because it is product of 3 terms which are having their powers. But what log has done? Log has changed multiplication into addition and the power into coefficient. So it has become easy to solve.
I can explain the last step.
Or should I scroll up?
Yes, I can explain the last step.
Okay, last step. Last step, this y, which I have taken from here on the right side, numerator. I have substituted that y, which I took, x plus 1 whole square, x plus 2 whole cube, x plus 3 whole to the power 4. So this y is being substituted here. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
I hope you have written this. Now the next question is based on parametric form. So what it says that if x is written like t plus 1 by t, okay, x is written as t plus 1 by t. So the parameter is t and y is written as t minus 1 by t. And you are asked to find dy by dx. So how will you approach this question?
Sir, dx by dt divided by dy by dt.
Dy by dt divided by dx.
Yeah, sorry, sir.
So what will you get finally?
Dy by dt.
Yeah, what will be the answer then? Like you are correct that dy by dx can be written as dy by dt upon dx by dt. So what is the derivative of y? Can you tell me?
Sir, dy by dt is equal to 1 minus log.
No, it is differentiation. It is not integration. So if you find dy by dt, differentiation of t is 1 And differentiation of 1 by t is minus 1 by t square. So it will become plus 1 by t square. Are you getting this? If you differentiate this term, so t will give you 1 and minus 1 by t will give you plus 1 by t square. Okay. And when you find dx by dt, so x is this and dx by dt you have to find. So what it would be? Differentiation of t will be 1 and differentiation of 1 by t is minus 1 by t square. This is what we will get. Because when you differentiate 1 by t, what you are actually differentiating is e to the power minus 1. And by our formula of differentiation, we know that it will be minus 1 t to the power minus 1 minus 1, n minus 1. So it is minus t to the power minus 2, which is minus 1 by t square. So differentiation of 1 by t is minus 1 by t square. Now you will take LCM, so it will become t square plus 1 and this will become t square minus 1, which will be your answer. Is it okay?
Yes.
So we can also take 1 by t as 1 by x, right?
No, 1 by t you can't take it, so 1 by x, because x is something else. X is t plus 1 by t. So you can't take it as 1 by x. X is something else.
So what's the differentiation of 1 by t? So 1
Differentiation of, yes, what are you asking? Differentiation of,
so differentiation of 1 by x is 1 by x square, right?
yeah, differentiation of 1 by x with respect to x will be equal to minus 1 by x square. But right now we are differentiating with respect to t. So if you are differentiating with respect to t, answer will come in t. If you differentiate with respect to x and it is 1 by x, it will come in terms of x. So it is just some different variables. That is it. Here in this situation, the variable is t. So we will get answer in t. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Next question is this one. I'm writing it clearly here because it is not clear. X is equal to e to the power cos 2t and y is equal to e to the power sine 2t. And dy by dx is equal to minus y log x by x log y. This is what we have to prove. What we need to prove is that dy by dx is equal to minus y log x by x log y. And what is given is x is e to the power cos 2t and y is equal to e to the power sine 2t. So how will you do this question? Just try it once, then we'll discuss. You will approach in the similar manner that you have to find dy by dx. So it will be dy by dt upon dx by dt. So first you will have to find from here dy by dt. Find it out. From here, you have to find dx by dt, find it out, and then put it here. Just try this. Yes, can you tell me how you are proceeding? So let us
Sir,
move.
I did, but I didn't get that answer.
Sorry.
Differentiated, but I did not get that answer.
Okay. So let us see. First, find dy by
Sir, we
dt.
use chain rule, right? Differentiating ex then into sine 2t.
Yeah. That y you will take e to the power sine 2t and you differentiate it with respect to t. So here what will happen? Chain rule will take place. What is chain rule? We have done in the last class that e to the power sine 2t, the differentiation is e to the power sine 2t because it is an exponential function. So e to the power x differentiated give e to the power x. Whatever x is, it is sine 2t. Then further we differentiate sine 2t, it will give you cos 2t as differentiation of sine x is cos x. Then 2t you will differentiate, you will get 2 because 2 into t is 2 when you differentiate with respect to t. So finally you get 2 cos 2t into e to the power sine 2t. This is what we are getting here. Similarly, if we differentiate x, so what was x? X was e to the power cos 2t. And you need to differentiate this. So differentiation of e to the power cos 2t, since it is an exponential function, so again it will be e to the power cos 2t, and further differentiation of cos 2t will be minus sine 2t, and differentiation of 2t will be 2. So it will be minus 2 sine 2t into e to the power cos 2t. So this is what you are getting as dy by dt, and this is what you are getting as dx by dt. Now proceed further.
Sir, I got this only, but that differential equation I'm not getting.
Okay, you got this, but the differential equation you are not getting. Fine. So when you find dy by dx, like if you want to find dy by dx, so what will happen? Dy by dx will be dy by dt, which is 2 cos 2t e to the power sine 2t, and dx by dt will be minus 2 sine 2t into e to the power cos 2t. Now 2 will cancel and minus sign will be there, and it will be cos 2t into e to the power sine 2t by sine 2t into e to the power cos 2t. Now let us see what they are actually. So as you can see here, e to the power sine 2t was y, right? And e to the power cos 2t was x. So we can say that e to the power sine 2t is y minus cos 2t into y by sine 2t into e to the power cos 2t is x. Now what is cos 2t and sine 2t? So since y is e to the power sine 2t, since y is equal to e to the power sine 2t, so we can say that when we change this exponential into log, it will become log y is equal to sine 2t. This is how we change the exponential into log. If we remove this exponential, a log will come here. Similarly, x is equal to e to the power cos 2t. So log of x will be equal to cos 2t, which means that here, when we take cos 2t, it is log x into y is there. And if we take sine 2t, it is log y. So log y into x. So this can be written as minus y log x by x log y. So this is what we have to prove, dy by dx minus y log x by x log y. Now you can write it down, then I will scroll it down. Did I scroll it down? So I'm scrolling it down. We have you have noted till this part, I think you have noted. So it is now so you should know that how exponential changes into log. That is the point which we need to know in the end. Now I'm scrolling it down further. This is the next question here. And this question says, so I hope you have written till here. So this question says that x is equal to a sine 2t into 1 plus cos 2t, right? And y is equal to b cos 2t into 1 minus cos 2t. And in that situation, you have to find dy by dx at p is equal to pi by 4. And it should come out to be b by 8. So this is what you have to find out. P is equal to pi by 4 means that of course you will find dy by dx in terms of p. And when you will reach the end answer, there you will put p is as pi by 4. That is the final thing. But the rest process is same as we are doing. In the previous question we did, we found dy by dt, we found dx by dt, then we divided, and that is dy by dx. Finally, when you will get the answer, then you will put there p is equal to pi by 4, and you will write the final answer. So just try this one. So you have to find dy by dt and dx by dt, right? So first of all, y is b cos 2t into 1 minus cos 2t. And you differentiate it with respect to t. B is a constant, it will come outside. And then you will apply product rule, right? Like differentiation is u, this is u, and this is v. So you take u outside and differentiate v, that is 1 minus cos 2t with respect to t. Then you take 1 minus cos 2t outside and differentiate cos 2t with respect to t. So this is actually equal to b cos 2t, and differentiation of 1 minus cos 2t, 1 is 0. And what is the differentiation of cos 2t? It will be sine 2t into 2 minus sine 2t into 2. So it will become plus 2 sine 2t, right? And here it is 1 minus cos 2t, and differentiation of cos 2t will be minus 2 sine 2t. So this is how we write it. It is bit called calculative, but you have to do it anyhow. So this is b, and this will become 2 times sine 2t into cos 2t, and then minus 2 sine 2t, and then it will become plus 2 sine 2t into cos 2t. This is what we are getting here. So this will become finally equal to b, and this will add this and this will add, and it will become 4 sine 2t into cos 2t, and then minus 2 sine 2t. Then you will take common 2 and sine 2t, and b is of course there. So it will become 2 cos 2t and minus 1. So this is dy by dt. This is what we are getting. This is dy by dt. Similarly, you have to find dx by dt. So dx by dt I'm not finding. You try this right now. Then we'll discuss. X is a sine 2t into 1 plus cos 2t. So you have to differentiate x with respect to t, which is a sine 2t into 1 plus cos 2t. So this you have to differentiate with respect to t. Similarly, as we did in the above case, and find the result. Then we will proceed further. So write this down and then calculate this. This was dy by dt. This is dy by dt, and you have to find now dx by dt. So any progress in finding dx by dt? How we will proceed in this case here? Here also we have to do in the similar manner, right? A is a constant, it will come outside. And there is one function sine 2t. And there is another function 1 plus cos 2t. They are multiplied. And you have to differentiate. So you will first take one function outside and differentiate 1 plus cos 2t, right? And then you will take 1 plus cos 2t outside and differentiate sine 2t. So it is a sine 2t and differentiation of 1 is 0 and differentiation of cos 2t is minus sine 2t into 2 chain rule plus 1 plus cos 2t and differentiation of sine 2t is cos 2t into 2 again chain. So what we get here is a into minus 2 sine square 2t plus 2 cos 2t plus 2 cos square 2t. This is what we are getting here, right? Now we can take this as a into, but you can't take anything common here. It is cos 2t 1 minus cos 2t, right? So it became this. Okay, so that calculation is fine. No issue with that calculation. And in this calculation also, let us see. This is also fine. So what we can do now is this one and this one. 2 we take common. So it is cos squared 2t minus sine squared 2t, which is cos 4t. And then plus 2 cos 2t. So this is becoming 2a common and cos 4t plus cos 2t. So this is dy by dt. Now therefore, when we finally write dy by dx, so it will be dy by dt. First write this dy by dt which we have obtained here. This is the dy by dt which we have obtained. This is the dx by dt. Dy by dt we obtained earlier. So I hope you have written it now. So therefore, dy by dx will be equal to dy by dt by dx by dt. And we have found dy by dt. Dy by dt was this 2b sine 2t. This was dy by dt. 2b sine 2t, 2 cos 2t minus 1. 2b sine 2t. And then we have 2 cos 2t minus 1. And in the denominator, we have 2a cos 4t plus cos 2t, right? Now, what they were saying that find the value at t is equal to pi by 4. So we have to put pi by 4 here in the place of t. So t is equal to pi by 4. Then what will be dy by dx? So this will become 2b sine 2 pi by 4 will be pi by 2. This will become 2 cos 2 pi by 4 will be pi by 2 minus 1 by 2a cos 4t will be cos pi and cos 2t will be cos pi by 2. Now what is the value of sine pi by 2? It is 1. What is the value of cos pi by 2? It is 0. Cos 90 is 0, whereas sine 90 is 1. This is 2a and cos pi is minus 1. Cos 180 degrees is minus 1. Cos 90 degrees 0. So this is what we are getting. So this is 2b and minus 1 we are getting in the numerator. So minus 2b and minus 2a in the denominator. So minus 2 will cancel and you will get b by a as your answer. And if you see the question, this is what we have to prove. That dy by dx at x is equal to pi by 4 is equal to b by a. This is what we have to prove. So finally, we have shown that it is b by a. Is it clear? So we may start application of derivatives in the next class, like the rate of change and all. There is something called rate of change of a variable which is depending upon another variable, like there is a circle and there is a radius. So what is the rate of change of area of the circle if the radius is changing at some given rate? So these type of questions we will see